Hello, good morning, dear students. So, we had done the third part of the ninth chapter, that is, Madam Rides the Bus. And in the last part, we had seen that how Vali is excited, and when she was sitting in the bus, she had just observed that a cow was passing through the bus, and the driver of the bus was horning very loudly, and we had seen the excitement of the girl. So now in the last part we would be learning about when the girl was returning back from village to the from town to the village. How was her experience? Won't your mother be looking for you? The conductor asked when the girl gave her a ticket. No one will be looking for me, she said. The bus started, and again there were the same wonderful sights. Valley wasn't bored in the slightest and greeted everything with the same excitement she had felt for the first time. But suddenly she saw a young cow lying dead by the roadside, just where it had been struck by some fast moving vehicle. Isn't that the same cow that ran in the front of the bus on our trip to town? So the conductor is asking to the girl that you won't your mother be looking for you as you had been traveling in the bus alone. So she is saying that no one will be looking for me, no one will be waiting for me, and she is just observing or imagining the wonderful sights of the road. And when she was imagining the wonderful sight, she is saying that the conductor is asking to the girl that is everything all right. And then when the girl was observing the beautiful sight from the window, she saw that there was a young cow who was lying on the roadside. So she is saying that it was just the same cow when they had went from village to town. She asked the conductor. The conductor nodded and she was overcome with sadness. And when she asked to the conductor that is it the same cow, the conductor is saying that yes, and she was totally sad. What had been a lovable, beautiful creature, just like a little while ago, was now suddenly lost its charm and its life and looked so horribly, so frightening, as if it lay there, legs spread, glided, a fixed stare, and its lifeless eyes bored over. Shusi is saying that what would be the condition when she just went few minutes ago the cow was there, and when she returned back the cow was lying dead as it was struck by the fast running vehicle. The bus moved on. The memory of the dead cow haunted her, damping her enthusiasm. She no longer wanted to look out the window. She sat thus glued to her seat until the bus reached the village at 3:40. She stood up and stretched herself. Then she turned to the conductor and said, "Well, sir, I hope to see you again." "Okay, madam," he answered her, smiling. "Whenever you feel like a bus ride, come and join us, and don't forget to bring your fare." She laughed and jumped down from the bus. Then away she went, running straight for the home. So, and the bus moved on. The sight of the cow was moving in the mind of Vali, and she sat on the bus. And she was just thinking in her mind that what would be the condition of the cow. And as the bus reached the town at 3:40, she ran out of the bus, and the conductor is saying to the Wali that okay, join us whenever you feel to take a ride on the bus. And he is saying in a funny way to her that don't forget to bring your fare. And she went straight to the home. When she entered her house, she found her mother awake and talking to one of the Valley's aunt from the south street. This aunt was a real chatterbox, never closing her mouth once she started talking. "And where have you been?" said her aunt when Willie came. She spoke very casually, not expecting a reply, so Willie just smiled, and her mother and aunt went on with their conversation. So when Willie entered into the house, the mother was her mother was already awake, and she was talking to the one of the neighbor, and that neighbor was totally a chatterbox that she would talk about everything with everyone. And she is saying to her that where were you, but she did not expect any kind of reply. "Yes, you are right," said her mother. "So many things in our mind and in the world outside. How can we possibly know about everything? And even when we do know about something, we often cannot understand it completely, can we?" "Oh yes," breathed Welly. "What asked her mother. What that's you say? Oh, said Vali. I was just agreeing that what you said, things happening with our knowledge. Just it's a tough girl. She is, said her aunt, and you yet look, she spokes her nose into our conversation, just as though she were a grown lady. Well, she smiled to herself. She didn't want them to understand her smile, but then there wasn't much chance, was there? So, when the conversation between the two ladies was going on, well, just interrupted for a while in between, and she was saying to her that maybe it is possible that everything is not in our hands. So Wali just agreed to that thing, and the aunt is saying that she is behaving as if she has been a grown lady. Thank you.